morning.
Morning. 忘记了，这里啊。Okay. When I see around the surrounding areas, that really reminds me. Memory comes back. Memory lane comes back. Because I was here 30 years ago.
Wow.
But not in this part of Europe. Okay. I was in London. So I visited most of the London surrounding areas, right? Italy, France, Switzerland, Austria, Italy, Rome, and also when I was working, I was traveling to Denmark and also the Germany. Right. So in fact, this part of the world, I was looking forward to come. Right. So when I say that Elkan is coming to Portugal and Spain, so that really strikes me. Maybe work a little bit hard so I can come here, right? So this is part of the reason I fought for my CCM. Right? And I think on behalf of the PD, I would also want to welcome my dearest darling. Yeah. I think that cannot be omitted, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see, when I was doing this Elkan, it was a challenge for me as well, right? Because I was working in the corporate world for more than 10 years, right? Quite comfortable, but because of the pressure, I have this health problem. But subsequently, I humble myself and take this Elkan product and really heal me completely. But because of the goodness of an Elkan MLT products, they really give me the confidence. So subsequently, I embrace Elkan as my career, right? And Elkan will be my first and the last MIM company, that's for sure. All right. You see, when I fought for my DCM, I was doing full-time work, right? Part-time Elkan. So when I came out from my full-time job, my result drops tremendously, and all my managers, they gone to sleep, and until today they never pick up. So actually it's not an easy task for me, right? And I face a lot of rejections, and especially my darling. He rejected my acceptance for Elkan. He said, why must you come out? And you're so comfortable in the corporate world. But, I mean, in the corporate world, they pay you well. But subsequently, you have to come out. Because why? The amount you pay, they pay you, they expect your effort, right? And after some time, you find that money is not everything. That's why I struggle, and subsequently, I came out without my husband's blessing. I really struggled because, you see, after that, all my managers went to sleep. I was about going to sleep. But because I attended all the weekly meetings, seminars and workshops, so I always have Elkan in mind, even though my result was very terrible, right? So I even tried to venture, because when I came out, I know that I have a few couple money, right? I went into investment. So within the 5 years, I bought 3 properties because I want my commitments there, so that I don't have money to run around that I have to work Elkan, right? But I mean, it's a blessing in disguise. Out of these 5 years, I mean, through the capital gains and also the passive income, I make more than $500,000. But that never satisfied my desire to be successful in Elkan. My heart is always in Elkan, right? Then I have many few downlines, which they have followed me for many years. And I found that I think this is my responsibility to make sure that they are successful in Elkan as well, because they put their trust in me, If I don't make them successful, it's a failure on my part, right? So that's why they make me the urge to work forward for this business, right? So what do I do is, when I want to fight for my CCM, I told my upline, then here I would like to thank all my uplines here, especially our SAB, Karen Leong, our SAB, MCCM Weber and Joanne, and my immediate upline, this Ming On and my sister Vivian, and also my senior upline, MCCM, Grace and Vincent. Thank you for their help and also their encouragement. So when I fought for my first month, I worked very hard. Second month, I felt sick. And for no reason, I got migraine, alright? And I couldn't work at all. I was down for 1 month. So my husband saw my desire, my fighting spirit. So he said, I told him, you just help me. I only need you to drive me around. Because, you see, when we buy cars, we want 4 Series or 3 Series BMW, right? Or 5 Series, right? 5 Series can run faster, isn't it? Huh? But as far as age is concerned, no. I'm towards 5 Series and 6 Series already. The different speed altogether, right? So I really admire those young people. They have the energy and the effort, you know, to go for their goal. But luckily we have MRT products to keep me going, alright? So with the assistance of my husband, he really supported me this round. So I told him, you just drive me around so that I have the energy, I rest in the car, I can drive in the car, I can go a little bit further. So he fulfilled my desire. Thank you. Coming here to Portugal, to Spain, in fact, we are extending to Portugal and also to France. In fact, we go back to a memory lane, right? Because we were there before when we were studying. So it's a good opportunity that we can come back here and relax a bit. But I know that looking forward, we still have a long journey. So achieving CCM is just a stepping stone, right? So I hope that when you see me around and my husband around, give us a lot of encouragement because the journey is still a long one, right? Thank you for all your support and all your encouragement, because I find that in this Elkan, build you to build others, that is very, very effective. Because we find that, you know, alone we cannot do this business. We need to encourage them from one another, the leveraging from the company, the product, the system. So Elkan is the best I've ever seen, even though I was working in the biggest, largest shipping company in the world. You know, the system here is nowhere to be compared. Right? That's why I really embrace this Elkan business. So I think my sharing ends here. Thank you very much for my sharing.